Man, it's pouring. It's pouring. We had a red cell go right over my house. I checked the weather. Look at this. I don't even have to hold my camera. I'm looking at my tree. It's pouring out there. It started 10-15 minutes ago. I was watching a frog go from my property across the street, and then I lost him on the street. I don't know where he went from there. Hopefully he's still alive. The tree seems to be doing good. I think the house is a windbreak, which is nice, because if you look on the other side of my property, we just lost power. Briefly lost power. Yeah, I think we briefly lost power. Oh, jeez. Tell you what, I'm gonna leave you running. I'm gonna go shut my computer down. My internet went down, so power's still on. I shut my computer off, shut my TVs off. Yeah, but my internet went down, and my neighbor's garage is open for some reason. I just met him today. His name is Jim. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I think the house is acting as a little bit of a windbreak. Because I'll show you, well, I can't show you the tin window side because you won't be able to see too much. But trust me, it's a lot calmer looking out this window than it is the other side of the house. And I don't even want to open the doors. All right, I'll give you an idea. Look through the transom. Let's see if I can get you closer. Look through the transom. You see those trees? I know the video, I can see it, the video isn't doing it justice. Yeah, I tell you what, maybe I'll open the door briefly. Probably get soaked. Though. Here, check this out. Maybe this will help. Oh, it's pouring out there. Here, watch. Hold on. Oh yeah, look at this. Yeah, it's pouring. And I'm already getting wet. My porch light is on. Okay, that's it. That's all you're going to get from there. Getting too wet. All right, let's go back to the other side. Whoa. You hear that? Man. Okay, I'm just going to put you back in the window and keep you running. All right. Focus on that. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall out of the window. Yeah, I'm going to go check my internet, see if it came back on. I doubt if it did. Oh, it did. It came back on. So my modem, I think my modem restarted. With the brief instance of power outage, I think oh, shoot. Yeah, buddy. we've been getting a lot of rain. I've been saying to my neighbors how it's going to be a wet or a dry, hot summer. And then I would say to them, well, it's a good thing I said that because now it's going to be wet. So whatever I say, the reverse is true. But it's still going to be hot. But we've been getting some good rain. And you can see how my landscape is to where the water goes down to the left, from right to left, just on this side of the street. In between my tree and the street, you'll see that it's like a river. That's by design. So that takes all the excess rainwater and puts it into my pond. That's on my left-hand side. So it works pretty well. And I've got something similar on the other side of my house that I did because I did a bunch of work over there. So it sounds like the storm might be maybe letting up a little bit. I already had dinner, had a good dinner, made baked chicken, a couple of small russet baked potatoes, and some veggies. I made some sweet corn, and I finished up the last of my veggies that I had last night, some broccoli, carrots, corn, small pieces of cut up potato. Yeah, it was pretty good, so I put all that together, and dinner was very appetizing. Chicken's so easy to make. I just preheat the oven and put a piece of tin foil down on a cookie sheet. Of course, I already cleaned the chicken when I buy it, and I buy real, it's already lean chicken, you know, so. Preheat the oven 350, put the chicken on the piece of tin foil, put some barbecue sauce on it, a little bit of pepper, and then put it in the oven at temperature for, it wasn't quite an hour. Usually I'll check it starting about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And when it gets to be like 170, then that's how I like it. I like my chicken a little bit well done, a little bit on the drier side. Not totally dry, but just headed to the dry. So that's my story. Yeah, see, the tree. I'm probably gonna have to brace that tree, especially if we have some hurricanes. I'm gonna have to brace it. But I believe the house is acting as a windbreak, which is good. And also the storm is, I think, moving on, which is another good thing. So I can turn my computer back on. I was watching a movie. I was watching Gray Lady Down. Charleston Heston, David Carradine is a submarine Navy movie. A nuclear submarine collides with a tanker. So anyway, the story is that they have to go down and try to save the men in the submarine. They ultimately do save, I don't know, most of them, but it wasn't easy. And David Carradine plays the captain of this one it's called the Snark. It's like a little rescue sub that can do a bunch of little things. And anyway, he plays one of the heroes because at one point towards the end, they roll the submarine back because there's a large boulder, you know, because it's on this valley floor, on a valley, side of a valley. And they have these gravity slides. And anyway, at one point, there's a big boulder that gets caught. So they have to use the Snark to get a piece of to get an explosive charge down there. I know, I don't know why I'm explaining all this movie, but I am because there's nothing else to do right now. So as when the explosive charge goes off, it's like a shape. They call it a shape charge. It goes off in one direction. Oh, you see that? So it works, but then then the submarine starts sliding. So David Carradine uses his little Snark, little tiny submarine, as like a block to block the submarine from going deep down the abyss, as it were. and he loses his life obviously because he gets crushed. It's kind of like a rock by a tire, to keep a vehicle from going downhill. You put a kind of a big rock there. That's what he did. So anyway, he lost his life, and good movie though. Gray Lady Down, good movie. Oh, I thought the storm was letting up. Yeah, that tree, I'm surprised how stable that tree is. I went down, this afternoon, I I compressed the soil around it. I had my rubber galoshes on, my rubber flip-flops on, and I went back there and I just tried to compact down using my weight, just, compact it down a little bit. And like I said, I'm still going to have to anchor it because I don't want anything happening to it. It wouldn't take but one really high wind from a hurricane in the right spot, or just over a little span of a few days, and it could come down, I think. I'm just hoping it survives too. This could be good for it though, because nature likes, trees grow, like when you prune them and cut them back, they like that. They like to be, it kind of encourages them to grow. So I'm hoping that it's going to be okay and flourish, because it does give me a little bit of privacy that I didn't have before. Because where the tree is, right there in the center of your screen, that's what I transplanted, right? So before, nothing was there in the center of my screen. The bush was there to the left, and to the right, that's called lantana. And the bees and the hummingbirds and the butterflies all love that. I got a couple of those in various parts of my property. You could cut that stuff back at the end of the season, and it'll grow like wildfire again in the beginning of the next season. It's amazing. In fact, I think I transplanted that and left it. I think I may have left it for dead. I thought it was dead. If that's the one I'm thinking of, that's the one I transplanted. Now, where did I transplant that from? That might have been from the back patio. Anyway, if that's the one I'm thinking of, it took a little while for it to flourish again. So, anyway, come on, storm, let up a little bit. I haven't seen any big lightning strikes, and I don't know what the weather channel is. Well, not the weather channel, but weather bug. That's what I had on the computer. I think I might go restart my computer again. But we got some good rain, that's for sure. I'd say maybe a couple of inches. Oh, here's a little lightning strike. You'll hear it here in a second. Yeah, I think it's moving away. Yeah. Because we're just now hearing it. So that's moving. It's moving away. Yeah, that's the old thing, you see a lightning strike and you start counting 1 1,000, 2 1,000, and it's either coming towards you or moving away from you by the duration from when you see the light to when you hear the thunder. And if that time increases or decreases, well, that tells you if it's coming or going. Oh, that is 1 1,000, 2 1,000. I think it's moving away because the skies are starting to open up. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. It's just a little under. And you know what? With all that rain on the other side of the house over my bedroom, that gutter has not flooded. And that's due to cleaning it out and my downspout drain and my 9-inch my 9-inch catch basin is working perfectly. And all the rain caught on that gutter is going down into the pond. I mean, before it was just kind of going on the grass, and a lot of it might make its way to the pond, but now all of it that's going down into that downspout going into my catch basin is going into the pond. So, yeah, I think the skies are starting to open up a little bit. If you look to the right, there's an opening on the screen. You'll see to the right, yeah, like almost like a box. That's getting a little white, a little brighter. So I think the skies are opening. And the tree did okay. The transplanted tree did all right. Yeah, I'm going to take you down. Let's go in the back. Maybe I'll open the door and check it out. See what's going on back here. I should get my umbrella. Tell you what, I'm going to pause you and I'll go get my umbrella. Hold on. Okay, here we go. See if I can do this without killing myself. Hold on. Here we are. Let's go check out the, yeah, see? Doing fine. Yeah, the rain let up. We got some flooding. Now we got more than some. Yeah, we might have definitely got over 2 inches of rain or something. There's the pond. And you see up there, up in kind of the center of the screen, that's where the water's coming from the other side of the house, going into the pond. I'll walk over there, show you. There's one of my bird baths. Yeah, see how it flows? It goes down, goes into my pond. Oh, turtles are over there. See? There's one turtle anyway, sticking his head up. Looking for something. Can't see my hose to my drain anymore because it's underwater now, so that's a good thing. And look at the water pipe. That's how much the water has gone up in this pond. Just a few inches of that water pipe sticking up. I hear frogs. I hear the frogs, yeah. Oh, look at those blocks are holding water there in between my house and my neighbors. See that? They're holding on to water. Let me change hands. Okay, that's better. Yeah, we got a little bit of flooding. Not unusual. Birds are already out looking for goodies. Yeah, storm's letting up. I'm not happy with this. I'm going to redo something. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to wait probably till the lantana, probably in the fall, do something. Because that's when you want to transplant this. I moved the lantana over to there. Don't know how she's going to do yet. I think she's going to be alright though, because it takes a lot to kill these things. There you have it. There you have it. Oop. Branch hanging down, or it came down. See that right there? Didn't see that before. It looked like it was already dead. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, those leaves are already dead on there. Let's see what goes on down here. Oh, the tarp fell down. See, it's wet or clean. I hung it up over here. Another little branch. See how this did over here. Alright, they did okay. Let's go look at it and see. Lost some soil. I don't know where that water's coming from. The driveway, I guess. I don't know where that water's coming from. can't be coming from my side. Yeah, look at this. See? Yeah, everything's good. Uh-oh. See how much water is in the wood though. Oh, look at all that water. That's just from today. I emptied that out last night. That's a lot of water. That's 2 inches. You know, average. Alright, we're going to go back inside. I think the rain's kind of over. Vicky had a bush. Oh, Vicky had a limb come down. A neighbor came down from up there in her backyard. Huh. I wonder if it landed on her garage and fell off. Or not garage, her roof. Probably did. Let's see if you can see anything else. That's a new roof she had put on. Let's see. Yeah, that tree. I wish I'd like her to take it down because it's aiming for my house if it comes down, I think. All right. 22 minutes this thing is. Maybe that wasn't a turtle's head because it still popped up. So, I'll see the turtles now. All right. Well, I'll leave you with. Let's see, what should I leave you with? I'll leave you with a shot of this right here while I try to manage my umbrella. All right, hold on a sec. Okay, I'll leave you with this shot right there, and more to come.